before their clash for the vacant Intercontinental Championship. Miz and Morrison have promised to make Braun Strowman's life. Women's Tag Team Championships are on the line as reigning champions. And there is Jeff Hardy, who appears to be in a much better state of mind than...
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a story developing here.
I just pulled up to work and nowhere, and I heard a crash.
Investigating.
Jeff Hardy?
What's your name? It's Jeff. Oh, my head.
This smells just like the bottle. Guys, give us space.
Jeff Hardy is being taken by local police for a further examination.
This has a second life in the Intercontinental Championship.
My work here. There's no place for the weak.
Wait a minute! Brian with a knee! Brian with a knee to the face! Jeff Hardy just assaulting Sheamus out here tonight. Jeff Hardy! Tonight. Hello, everybody. Welcome to ringside. I'm Michael Cole.
Wow, it's great to see y'all, man. And Fox for giving me this time to get this off my chest. Awful. People's lives were endangered. Walked away with serious injuries that could have been a lot worse. So I pulled up to the Performance Center parking lot. Grabbed all my stuff. I got out of the car and BAM! Dark. The next thing I knew, police were surrounding conscious. The handcuffs were ripping the skin away from my wrist. So I started questioning everything, man. Everything I worked for, the last sobriety, my career, my family. How could I look my wife and my 2 daughters in the eye? And how many more times could I beg for forgiveness? It's good to know that I'm not on this path alone, but in my heart that I did not slip last Friday. So I'm in that police station, right? Eyewitnesses showed up that they interviewed. The person had red hair and red beard. And after that, I was free to go and I couldn't get back here soon enough. The anger and rage that developed in me. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you get away with it.
And here is the man in question.
Don't go pointing fingers and trying to cast aspersions on me, fella. Never admit to responsibility. You always have an excuse. Those fans that lied to the cops on your behalf, they're enablers. For once in your life, be a man and admit to what you did. You're just a junkie. Don't worry about the disappointment and embarrassment your wife and daughters would feel. They're used to it.
His butt just went for the bro kick, and now Hardy takes Sheamus down. Loading out of him tonight, and now a bro. Done yet, wants to continue to punish and torture. Power to make Jeff Hardy's life hell by a bro kick and a continuous beatdown from Sheamus. The accusations made by Jeff Hardy tonight. I believe someday soon, but for right now, best wishes to Jeff Hardy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks pretty, yeah. Should I,
It's good on you.
Oh, yeah. Hail to the king, my peach. Where's my crown? Someone stole my hay. Someone's wearing it. Why didn't you stop him?
When Mandy Rose, he also has the crown as to the crown. Their money in the bank. Hold it!
A little sleepy.
Yeah.
I certainly hope that Mandy Rose feels good accompanying means he can cash in any place, anytime for a world championship. Mandy having a little bit of fun, but Corbin didn't look at it that way. And Otis ready. Actually, with as valuable as that here. Otis, of course, Mr. Money in the Bank, sends Corbin up over the fence of the king. Misses wildly. Otis drives Corbin up. Oh, look at this. Kidney first into the apron, and now face first. I saw Mandy and her concern over her, I guess call him a boyfriend. Changed the complexion of the match with one right hand. Otis, though, able to sidestep at least momentarily. A spine buster as we take another look.
How can you not be impressed? And now, things are as they should be. King Corbin
Gracious the rest with a victory here as he just body shots out Otis.
I don't know how.
From Mandy at ringside, a kidney, and another blow. And look at Corbin now, full weight of his body. Another kick by Corbin, dropping Otis back into the middle of the ring and drop again. And look at Otis. Otis starting to fire up, Corey. Oh, looks on. And the power. And now it's Corbin's turn to be in trouble. And another throw by. Now his splash in the corner. Caterpillar time.
Oh, no.
And now Otis.
Oh, no. By Corbin.
And Corbin out of the chair. Right to King Corbin for using the steel chair. And
Continuing to.
And he may have that opportunity. Here's the Caterpillar. And the...
And just 1 week before they clash the ring, will things stay civil or will it explode? We'll find out tonight.
Champion Bailey and the boss, Sasha.
I've always wanted to use one of these things.
No expense.
I can hear everything. I hear something. Yep, here he comes.
There you go.
What do you think Miz and Morrison are?
Everyone knows what it's like to deal with annoying coworkers. Now, have been saying stuff like, well, why did you do that? Just embowel you.
It's annoying.
But it's not surprising today, without a care in the world.
But that is about to change. Senseless.
But what it really is strategic. Strowman's life will be a living hell.
How's it good?
Good, man, thank you.
Good.
Gentlemen, please welcome my guest, Shorty G.
My apologies, little man. Tragically getting robbed of the 24/7 title early. Interview just got cut short. Funny because you're short.
Classic, clever stuff, Mojo.
Oh, yeah! Oh, get him! What's up, baby? You good, baby? What you gonna do? You good, OG?
Come on! Scheduled for one fall. Oh, my God, from behind. First match last week with no clear winner. Count out. And, Corey, things have gotten off to a hot start.
Powerful, dangerous women doing battle here. The jaw of Lacey Evans.
A nice takedown by Sonya Deville. Andy got all her opportunities because she was blonde. Lacey Evans.
To step up their game. I have no problem.
Champion Bailey. She's actually in action later on tonight with Sasha Banks again.
From Lacey Evans.
Lacey Evans, of course, very long coming out of the mouth once again of Sonya Deville. She's been very upset how the relationship has flourished between Mandy and Otis.
As we take another
breakout moment. It's her breakout year. It's time for her to steal the spotlight.
Being her opponents verbally as she has physically.
It's worked. Lacey Evans, no! Bounce. And talks about how her early life and her issues with her family really have shaped what she's up over the top rope.
Great athleticism into a schoolboy.
Back it up. Hey, get some help. Back it up, both you guys.
Get some medical.
Down Lacey Evans, Sonya Deville continues before the commercial break.
As the last official was being tended to, Sonya taking
a cheap shot. Sonya Deville took advantage of the fact that the full of hair as Evans buries her show, and now from behind, uses the apron to her advantage, and Deville does that tonight. Watch this impact. Absolutely
could be the end of Lacey Evans.
This whole Mandy Rose situation, embarrassing, humiliating, and maiming her opponents. For the counter, this is Wildly with a clothesline, and now this time some of the most physical that we've witnessed here on Fox.
And they keep topping.
Things have become so competitive inside the SmackDown women's division. In this matchup, kick after kick, and out of the back.
Wanted to avoid
a running knee, and Evans up. Oh, right to up to the top. Moonsault disqualification.
Sonya.
You promised to make me hurt. You're a failure.
And a woman's right. Over on Deville. And
Mandy Rose making things one step closer to. Oh, you're absolutely right. But Sonya distracted. Pow!
with this DeVille Rose situation, Corey. Next, listen, Cross Women's Tag Team Championship match tonight.
Cesaro and Mojo Rawley.
Styles meet face to face. It happens next.
Remember my name, bro.
The Universal Champion, Braun Strowman. Opponents Miz and Morrison promise to make your life a living hell.
Miz and Morrison are like two annoying bugs flying around your neck. And
Good to go. All you gotta do is push this button.
These. That was intended for me. Are you okay?
I told you to put the bucket on the left side.
I thought you meant stage left.
Bastards!
All right, success. No, success. Success.
For the Blue Emu, maximum pain relief 500.
3 superstars of their or any other generation tournament. Please allow me to introduce you to superstardom many times, Daniel Bryan.
Certainly a favorite to become the new Intercontinental Champion, but Daniel Bryan, a former Intercontinental Champion, would love to.
No bounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles in the first round of the tournament, but last week he decided
Daniel Bryan, but AJ Styles, clearly the smarter of the two competitors.
Bryan, I'll start here with you.
You know what he's gonna say? He's gonna call me a coward. While Daniel, like a fool, fought his way in.
Do you think that AJ's a coward?
Yes, but listen, AJ has his way of thinking, and I have mine.
I took my bye because it was the smart move. The greatest champion WWE's ever seen. You're doing the right thing. Thing is, it's stupid.
You and I have known each other a long, long time of what it means to be the Intercontinental Champion. And only against a select few opponents under the guise you see yourself as the greatest champion of all time. That vision. And that is why you're a coward. Every week on SmackDown. Get it? And I don't do that because it's noble. I do that for myself. Right now, it's who I can be. To Friday Night SmackDown, I want them to be excited each and every week. He could break through and win a championship here in the WWE.
It sounds like you want me to just give a handout. Drew Gulak, get the opportunity to become your coach. An opportunity to work here. If we can't agree what our visions are, I reach across the aisle and do something unexpected. An opportunity right here tonight, AKA an ass whipping.
Tell you, what an opportunity for this young man, Drew Gulak.
Mastermind.
And look at Gulak, a takedown of Styles, and Drew Gulak scramble away. Competitor, but how smart was it to challenge Drew Gulak?
Styles is, and with good reason. Oh, Daniel Bryan, this is an opportunity to make a statement, to say, hey,
to the tournament. Styles, who came to SmackDown a few weeks ago, frogged by Styles, went for the dropkick. Gulak hung on and out from rope and force a break, and he does. And Gulak, relentless though, and again puts AJ Styles into a terrible situation to this. However, he's going to be in there with a submission specialist next week in Bryan
tonight.
And Styles with a snapmare takedown, and a push that next week. And Gulak misses wildly, and Styles.
Styles in control now, Corey, but before the break, Drew Gulak kicked. Ooh, be it unlikely. Boom.
And Gulak trying to rally his buddy. Ooh.
Styles nearly. AJ Styles relent.
It sets to Styles, driving AJ back to the corner. And here comes Pennsylvania, Corey, and he's taking on a that blue collar.
Arguably the two best in-ring competitors of this generation.
And Gulak now with a drop. Collision in the corner. Gulak looking to put Styles away.
Now. Gulak showing everyone a lot. Well, watch where AJ lands.
And the impact right to the back of the neck.
AJ now just prying at the nose of Gulak.
Was able to cheat there to regain. And look at Gulak. Oh, my.
Intercontinental Championship, especially Corey with
moves like that. Styles looking for the Styles Clash, though. Stack up by Gulak now into the...
Drew Gulak.
Corey, that wasn't a hit. Styles is shot. I am heading into the Intercontinental Finals of the tournament.
Woo! National. True classic. You know, it'd be a shame if something happened. That is a fly, John. On my golf game. 4! All right, let's get back to the van.
And feel the power!
Heading into Team Champions, the New Day. He's earlier on in the show when he was attacked by Mojo Rawley. And the difference between these two teams is evident right out of the gate. Except because his buddy Rob Gronkowski lost the 24/7 championship in a battle royal on SmackDown last week.
Be a big-time player here in WWE.
I agree. He picked up the win.
Let's talk about the power. This could end. Oh,
he takes him down. And
two world-class technicians. Dragon Screw takes down Cesaro. And
had some great battles with Cesaro in the past. And Cesaro, though, and Big E telling Joe Rawley, tell me what Mojo brings to the table, Corey.
Operation.
And Big E not allowing it to happen. And oh, and a great WWE champion. One of the most prolific champions in the history.
By Shorty G and New Day.
Off the snapmare, and Shorty.
What a barrage of offense from New Day and Shorty G over the last.
Maybe not, because Kofi Kingston's going to fly, and he takes it. And again, let's take another look at what happened here. Kingston up over the top.
He's on the outside, look out!
And Mojo Rawley just about. Kingston, the New Day, and Shorty G in the 6-man tag team matchup. Just watch this impact.
All my years, I don't know.
Nice that potential with.
I couldn't NFL, a tremendous athlete as we see right there in front of our eyes. Matter of putting all the pieces together. Dangerous competitor, and so is Shorty G.
Cross the apron, and look at Shorty G go, the former U.S. Olympian. And Mojo Rawley in trouble. Very innovative offense.
Chucked out of the ring. Here goes rolling kick.
G up to the top rope, looks for the moonsault, going to connect. Shorty G.
Mojo's looking for the hyperdrive.
Pick the legs, looking for the ankle lock. And Nakamura.
Shinsuke, I believe, had some semblance of a sleeper applied.
Kingston with Big E and Shin. And now Mojo Rawley taking. And Cesaro, he wants the Shorty G, or Shorty G tag mate. Big E's.
Mojo's going to realize this. Shorty G launches himself.
Now hooks the leg of the New Day again. The New Day.
Oh, God. What the? My car! Hey, man, where are they at?
He's cool. He doesn't know that we're in here.
Missing more keys.
They're going to keep their mouths shut.
Where?
We're in the white van.
He's not. Get out of the van! Lock the door! Lock the door! Lock the door! Come on! We're safe. Get out of the van!
He can't get us in here.
Dude, what are you gonna do?
Living in your head.
We're dead men.
We were just joking around.
The door's gonna go. Whoa, it was me! I blamed her! Why would you blame my dog? We're joking! We're joking! You guys think you're funny? Now that's funny!
Championship in a 2-on-1 handicap match.
It is tag team title time, Cole.
Women's Tag Team Championship. SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
Ready.
Well, Bayley and Banks exactly where they want to be. Approaching 300 days, Corey, as the
Nikki Cross right out of the gates.
Well, upset after what happened last week.
Watching a Tasmanian devil destroy everything.
I was trying to be nice.
Notice repeated attempts at covers. They realize that the deeper the...
WWE and now Bliss mocking Sasha Banks. They've had a long issue. Oh! And here comes Banks. I think there's a big difference between these two teams.
And Bayley, if nothing else, are best friends. I've questioned it for years, but they've proven
aggressive Bailey. I mean, case in point, last week, Bailey. And here's Nikki Cross again. It's to regroup. You just can't find first into the ring post. And now Cross with, Nikki Cross. Nikki with a big right hand, and Bailey takes advantage. Has Cross where she wants her. Meteora!
Nikki and, wow, wait, what is
a unique
Nikki anywhere near Alexa Bliss?
And look at Bailey now.
Point from Sasha Banks and Bailey. Here comes Banks.
Sasha Banks so focused, closing in on 300 days as the smack driving Cross into the corner. She did not. And now Cross moves out of the way. Bailey into the corner.
We're near Bliss again.
And Nikki Cross
scrapping, trying to get to the corner.
Taz slapping a right. And now Sasha Banks getting some of her own. And look at Bliss goes to Banks.
Oh, no.
Prevent it from happening, but that slight distraction.
Tag team champion.
Well, we have Bailey.
Look at this for the second.
Bailey to Bailey from the top. Bliss caught Banks. Banks now driven into the second turn. And look at this. Outside the ring, tornado.
Let's take another look at this. There was chaos everywhere. Tornadoes.
Cross goes to the top rope. And Nikki Cross with a cross body. Tag, Bailey's back in it. And there's the back. What the hell is Bailey doing?
Bailey realized.
And now Bailey's the one in trouble. Nick of the leg. And Banks.
Pontification, Cole. It was obvious. Bailey did what she needed.
And here's Banks.
Through, beautiful, looking for the Banks statement once again.
And Alexa Bliss now being prevented from coming back in the round. And now it's Cross's shoulders down.
Oh my God!
To the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
Was sequenced at the end, but in the end, Banks picked up the victory.
SmackDown.
Yeah,
a very unusual exchange. Banks turns it into a cruise
and boss time.